What's up, everyone? Bill White here. This is Kick a Touchdown Sports. With me, as always, Joe White. No Torres today. He actually got on the wrong train and is stuck at the Canadian border. Train mauvais. No bueno. Either way, we're going over the games for September 1st, 2020. We got the Celtics, Raptors. We got the Jazz and Nuggets, Game 7. Let's get right into it. We'll start with Game 2, Celtics, Raptors. Celtics are the underdog by 1.5 right now to the Raptors. But let's look back at Game 1 real quick. I got a question. Did the Celtics win that game, or did the Raptors really lose that game?
That's a good question. I would definitely say that the Raptors more so lost the game than the Celtics won the game, given that the Celtics had a great game.
Yeah,
the
definitely.
whole starting five performed. Marcus Smart, 21 points. Jason Tatum, 21 points. They were great.
Jalen Brown like 17 points too.
Yeah, Kemba had 18 with 10 assists. Like their whole starting lineup was.
Yeah, Tice, double.
Yeah, he was huge in this game. He was very important. He out-rebounded everybody.
Very consistent. The whole Celtics lineup was very consistent.
But the answer is, though, that the Raptors lost the game. They shot 36% from the field. They shot 25% from the three-point line. You're not going to win any game.
No, and I can't think that the Raptors are going to keep that up either. They've been too good of a team all season.
And it made me want, like, Siakam's 5 for 16 from the field. Fred VanVleet, 3 for 16. Serge Ibaka's 4 from 10. But I was more surprised by Kyle Lowry. He was 5 for 12 from the field. I thought he was going to be way more important to the game. He had 17 points, but they were just garbage points.
Yeah.
The whole team performed just subpar across the board.
Yeah.
I was more impressed though by the Celtics offense. They were hitting every shot.
Everything.
They hit every shot.
Yeah.
They controlled the tempo of the game. They controlled the boards. The one thing they didn't control to the best of their ability was turnovers, which I was shocked.
Yeah. Fred VanVleet had something like 6 steals in the game yesterday.
He had some. Yeah, I would say he was definitely the best defensive player on the team. But the Celtics had 22 turnovers.
Not good.
Terrible.
Trey mauvais.
Trey mauvais.
Oh.
But then the Raptors had 14 turnovers.
Yeah.
So they took better care of the ball. They just shot, and they shot terribly. There's no way you're going to see that again in Game 2.
No.
There's no way.
No, I agree. But it looks like the Celtics have been playing pretty good all around.
They played their best game in the playoffs by far.
So that leads me to think, are the Celtics actually better without Gordon Hayward? In the play-in,
Yeah.
He'll be coming back pretty soon.
I'd have to find out more information about his injury and how he's coming, but I would say the answer to that is that it's a yes and a no.
Yeah.
It's like Gordon Hayward is better than Brad Wanamaker. Gordon Hayward is obviously better than Semi Ojeleye. He's better than every bench player we have. And the ball, like, even though he doesn't have all the points, when he's on the court, he usually has a pretty good plus-minus percentage. He takes care of the ball. He knows how to run the offense. You never see the offense really stall out when he's on the court. Yeah. He's very, very smart with the ball. He knows the system very well. He's just always hurt.
That's the problem.
Always
but
hurt.
with a healthy Gordon Hayward, you also got the depth too.
Yeah.
Which is huge in the playoffs, as you know.
Like Robert Williams.
Robert Williams playing good.
Yeah, he had a very good game. He had 19 minutes, he had 10 points, and he had 5 rebounds. But when he was on the court, you knew it. He took command. He made a command.
He was doing windmill dunks.
Yeah, that was impressive. Yeah, that was very impressive.
He doesn't gotta jump very high.
But there's no way that the Raptors are gonna have such a bad performance.
They can't. I mean, they just won the championship. They've been there, done that. They've had no Kawhi. They've been consistent all year.
Yeah.
The only team that's given them any trouble this year is the Celtics.
Yeah.
That's their kryptonite.
It really is. They do not match up well.
No.
They do not match up well at all. When the Celtics go small, they can't be stopped.
Yeah. And what's good with the Celtics too is, like, nobody had a crazy good game.
No.
It was all pretty good. But even if someone does, just because they pick up the slack, like if Jalen Brown has a great game, Tatum has a good game, Marcus Smart has a good game,
Kemba has a good game,
Gordon Hayward will have a good game when he's healthy, and it's like that. So I think the Celtics are gonna beat the Raptors, and I think they're gonna win Game 2. I think they're gonna win the series, probably in like 5 games.
I would agree, based off of Game 1, and I know it's hard to just make a judgment call based off of Game 1, but the Celtics are playing very, very well.
Yeah, they're a train.
Yeah, they're doing everything
you don't
want
want to
them
get away
to
the
do.
Celtics.
No, every player's contributing exactly what you want them to do. Assist, defense, they're doing everything Brad Stevens asked them to do. They're doing it, and it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no way they're gonna have 22 turnovers again. They have to shrink that number. If they can shrink their turnovers, they're gonna win Game 2 handily.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But the Raptors, like you said, they've been there, they've done it.
Yeah.
They're fighting.
The Raptors are favored in Game 2 by 1.5 right now.
Yeah.
So what do you think? You think the Celtics winning Game 2?
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
they
I
won
do too. I do too.
They won by 18 points the first game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked though if the Raptors come out and win.
It's gonna be a good game. It has to be.
If it's a good game, it's gonna be a good series.
Yeah.
If it's not a blowout, it won't be.
I think this is going to be a competitive series. I think game one's the off game.
Yeah.
The Raptors have to bounce. They had a week off.
Yeah.
Both teams had a week off, and the Celtics came back not showing it. They showed they looked like they had rest, but they weren't rusty. The Raptors were rusty completely, and there's no way that happens again in game two. This has to be a shock to their team to go down like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of good series, Game 7, Nuggets Jazz, Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell. That's been the story so far.
I love this matchup.
They're nasty.
Love it. It's been the best series by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most evenly matched up teams. Like obviously they're 4 and 5, but I was saying in our last video that Jamal Murray's a poor man's Donovan Mitchell. That's switched now.
He's just switched.
Maybe not switched,
I think
but Jamal Murray.
they got the same amount of money in that part.
Yeah, Jamal Murray is a Jamal Murray. He's not anyone else.
Yeah.
He is performing at an astronomical level. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love it so much. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win the game? Game 7.
Game 7. Well, Nuggets are favored by 1 point. Doesn't really tell me much, but geez, who do I think is going to win Game 7? I don't know. I want to see the Jazz, but then again, I want to keep watching Jamal Murray.
Me too. I'm more Murray.
It's like, who do I want to win is pretty much what you're asking me.
Yeah. Who do you want to win?
Give me the Jazz.
You want the Jazz to win?
I like the Jazz more entertaining to watch. Give me
Really?
Donovan Mitchell. Mike Conley's playing good. Rudy Gobert needs to step the hell up.
He does. He was terrible.
He's stiff.
He was nowhere on the court. He had 11 points. He had 11 rebounds. The rebounds are good, but he needs to have at least 18.
Do better.
He needs to do better. He's terrible. I'm gonna pick the Nuggets. I'm a huge Jamal Murray fan.
I am too.
I'm a huge Nikola Jokic fan. It really is just it's just Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, and Donovan Mitchell. That's it for the Jazz. And then you got Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, and sometimes Michael Porter Jr. Sometimes. He doesn't score. He's
consistent.
2 points, 12 rebounds. At least he's rebounding, but
at least he's showing up.
I just really
making it on time.
They had the momentum. If you're the Jazz, you're wondering what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
Mitchell has gone off. He's had his career performance.
Mitchell couldn't be playing any better. But it's because, the problem is Jamal Murray can't be playing any better either.
It's the truth.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It really is. Jamal Murray was 7 for 9 for 3-pointers.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You're not likely to lose when you go 7 for 9.
Sounds like a young Bill White.
It does sound like a young Bill White. But then Donovan Mitchell on the other side has 9 for 13 3-pointers. It's a great series.
Not bad.
A great series. Yeah.
So what does the Jazz have to do to beat the Nuggets?
What do the Jazz?
What do they need to do to win Game 7?
You have to stop Jamal Murray. You need to just double team him.
Good luck with that.
You need to. That's the only way. You need to. There's 2 ways you're gonna win this game, right? If I am the Jazz, I'm gonna double team Jamal Murray as soon as he crosses half court. You're not gonna get 50 points. Flat out, you're not gonna get 50 points. I'm gonna let Jokic beat me. I'm gonna let Michael Porter beat me. I'm gonna let Jeremy Grant beat me. But I'm not gonna let Jamal Murray beat me at all. And the other thing you can do is try to force. I know it's going to be a harder one, but you get Jamal Murray in foul trouble early. If you can do that, he had 5 fouls last game. If you could just put the pressure on him, there's no other way.
You know what I'm thinking though? You know what they should do? Go a little old school.
Yeah.
Every time Jamal Murray comes in the lane, put him on his ass.
Just put him on his ass.
Fucking go out and goaltend his first 3 shots. I don't know. Just intimidate him a little bit.
Get in his head.
Get in his head.
If this was back in like the 90s and whatnot,
yeah, throw a punch at him.
He would go into the paint and never get up.
Yeah,
he would never get up. Get Bill Lambert across the face.
I don't know if he's that soft.
I don't know. He is.
Well, yeah, if Bill Lambert punches you in the face,
yeah, you're not getting up from that.
That's tough on Kale.
Jokic has been playing well. If he can, and he's feeding off Jamal Murray.
Yeah,
it's been amazing to watch. But and then you look on the other side with the Jazz, you got Donovan Mitchell, and then that's it. You got Mike Conley Jr. showing up, but you need someone else to perform across the board. You need rebounds. You need
Conley's stepped up.
Yeah,
Conley's been playing great.
So the Jazz shot 45% from the field, and they shot 50% from 3. Then you got the Nuggets shot 54% from the field and 50% from 3. So obviously offense isn't the issue. So you have to step up on defense. You need to force the issue. You have to get stops. If you don't get stops, like the Nuggets had 15 turnovers and the Jazz had 10 turnovers.
Yeah.
So what does that show to you? You need to control the ball.
Don't turn the ball over. It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Keep the ball, put it in the basket.
It really is.
It's simple. It's fundamentals.
this has been the best series by far.
It's been a great series.
I've been loving.
I like this whole playoffs. It's all been fun.
Me too. It's been interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this episode anyway, I think. Right? Unless you got something else?
No, I got nothing.
All right. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're gonna get you right back to the fantasy football one time. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
This ain't it. This ain't over. But for now, yeah. Good luck to Rice. He's Maine. The Mounties don't get him.
He's a mountain man now.
The mountain man now. He's gonna come back with a big old beard.
Therese, call me.
Call me.
I'm worried.
Yeah. That'll be sweet. Peace.